Have you ever faced a financial emergency and didn't know what to do? It's a situation no one wants to find themselves in, but it can happen to anyone at any time. The solution? An emergency fund. This is your financial safety net, your parachute when life throws you a curveball. An emergency fund is essentially a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. Here's where an emergency fund comes into play. It's the buffer between you and the unexpected, enabling you to tackle life surprises without fear of financial ruin. But how do you create this safety net? It starts with understanding your expenses, setting a goal, saving strategically, and being disciplined about it. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the process of building your financial safety net, your emergency fund. Let's ensure that when life happens, you're financially prepared to handle it. So why is an emergency fund so important? Life is filled with uncertainties, and financial emergencies can appear in many forms. It could be a sudden job loss that leaves you without a steady income. It could be an unexpected expense such as a car repair or a home appliance replacement. Or, it could be a medical emergency that requires immediate attention and costs beyond what your insurance covers. An emergency fund acts as your financial safety net during these times. It provides you with the money you need to cover these sudden costs without having to rely on credit cards or loans. This not only prevents you from falling into debt but also offers peace of mind. It reduces stress knowing that you're prepared for life's curveballs. In essence, having an emergency fund is like having a financial parachute. It's there to cushion your fall during unexpected circumstances. You might not know when you'll need it, but when you do, you'll be glad it's there. Now that we understand why it's crucial, how do we go about building an emergency fund? Let's dive into the step-by-step process. First and foremost, you need to set a goal. How much do you want to save? A common rule of thumb is to aim for 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. This may seem daunting, but remember, you're not expected to reach this goal overnight. Now, once you've set your goal, the next step is to create a budget. This is where you take a hard look at your income and expenses. Understand where your money goes each month. Identify your needs, wants, and areas where you might be able to cut back. Here's where the third step comes in. Finding ways to cut expenses or increase income. It may be as simple as brewing your coffee at home instead of buying it each morning, or perhaps it's time to consider a side hustle. Every little bit counts. Once you've tightened your belt and found some extra money, it's time to make the most important step: regularly contributing to your fund. This doesn't mean you should only contribute when you have a surplus. No, make it a part of your budget. Even if it's just a small amount, consistency is key. One helpful tip is to set up an automatic transfer to your emergency fund. This way, you're consistently contributing without even thinking about it. It's like you're paying your future self. And lastly, remember to keep your emergency fund in a separate, easily accessible account. This isn't money that should be tied up in investments. It's there for when you need it, without delays or penalties for withdrawal. Remember, building an emergency fund is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about consistent contributions over time. Building your emergency fund may take time and discipline, but the peace of mind it provides is well worth the effort. Stay the course, and you'll be ready to weather any financial storm that comes your way. So, there you have it. The what, why, and how of building an emergency fund. We've taken a journey through the importance of having this financial safety net, a protective shield during unexpected financial storms. It's not just about saving money. It's about securing your future, your peace of mind. We've also walked through the steps to build this fund, starting with setting a goal, to saving consistently, and finally keeping the fund separate and accessible. Remember, it's a gradual process, not a race. Understanding the significance of an emergency fund and taking action to create one is a major stride towards financial stability. It's like an insurance policy for life's unforeseen challenges. Don't forget to hit the like button if this video was helpful, and subscribe to Wise Wallet Wisdom for more financial wisdom. Remember, your financial security is in your hands.